He dashes here. He dashes there. He dashes every bloody where. He dashes up. He dashes down. A dashing Womble gets all over town. Whoa! Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully all you gig workers did very well this Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah, Monday. Anyway, it was a long day, and it is now about 1:25 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. Apparently, I don't have a lot of battery power. But anyway, actually, let's plug that in. Pause. All right, so we're now plugged back in. Well, the phone is plugged in. So, yeah, I just finished doing a live show. Oh, this looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Just finished doing a live show. We had a guest star on there tonight called Eric from the Stardashians. Always good to have Eric on the show. We do have a laugh. Don't think we really talk a lot about gig work, but anyway, we do have a laugh or three. But you know what? We all need a way to get away from damn gig work sometimes, or a lot of the time. Anyhow, yeah, what did we do yesterday? Mrs. Womble was at dialysis in the morning. I managed to get a little bit of sleep while she went to do that. We had a bit of a later night than we wanted. But anyway, but yeah, it was, and then a little bit later in the afternoon, maybe about 1 o'clock, I think we left the house for 12:30, 1 o'clock time, and went off to do, some Proxypics. It might have been a bit later when we got out, but anyway, had to go and get some petrol and such, and then try and navigate around the bloody traffic. And it was a bit of a cloudy day to start with. Thought, well, at least we won't have the sun shining in our eyes when I'm trying to take pictures, or when we're trying to take pictures. Well, no. Because then it started to be raining. Great. And as we got closer to the first drop-off, well, it started tipping it down. It's drop-off to the first Proxypics. But we were actually parked at the petrol station. Mrs. Womble wanted to get a cup of coffee, so stopped to do that, and I ended up calling Proxypics because I had three to do in one area, 3 or 4 to do, no, 3 to do in one area, and then I would have had to go to the other side of town, like Olathe again, to do another one or the next around that area in Kansas, and then another part of Kansas and do a bunch around there. But the weather was bloody atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. So I called Proxypics and said, and I'd taken another one as well, and which is at a Tesla garage. Apparently Tesla have their own collision centres. Did not know this. It's nowhere near the showroom either. It's over in Kansas somewhere. Anyway, and I wasn't going to go over there to do that one on its own because, well, they're only paying $16. And the only reason I took it is, well, a couple of reasons I took it. One was I was curious, and the other is we're going to be in that area anyway, so I might as well take it. Anyhow, so I called Proxypics and said, can we get these ones extended because it is pissing it down with rain at the moment. And apparently it's going to be like this for the rest of the day. Anyhow, so yeah, that's no problem. So if you tell them that the weather is bad there, they'll extend them. So always do that, and that will save you losing the job. Oh, I've done it, bashed me head again. Anyhow, but anyway, we was closer to do those other jobs, and I said, well, I'm going to go on and do these other ones. They extended them by a couple of days, actually. So that's handy. So anyhow, I went off and done the ones that were close by. One was at the collision centre, but there's a reason why we do the collision centres when they're closed. It's because there ain't a lot of vehicles in the way of when we're trying to take pictures. Because normally, like, there's no cars out there, and you can take pictures of the building. And even if I wanted to get out and take pictures of the bloody building, there was cars right next to all the damaged spots, because we've done this one several times before. It's not the worst by any means. The worst one is closer to us, very much close to us, that we've done so far. But it was bloody hard to do it, bloody hard. And I couldn't get around the back of the building, so I really couldn't get a proper picture of the back. Anyhow, got the pictures I could, and then went off and done the Dutch brothers that were either side of it, and done those ones. They were a bit more of a pain to do too, but they were nothing like trying to do the collision centre. So that was a bit of a pain in the backside to do, and those are going to be a pain now. We're coming up the winter and that, because with the darker nights, it's just going to get worse and worse, isn't it? Because they've only got a small plot to be on with this garage, and all these vehicles are parked right next to the building, and you've got to get pictures of the side of the building where all the damages are, and where all the potholes are in the car park, etc. It's an arse. It is an arse. But I managed to get a bunch of pictures, and several of them we've noted from previous months. And one was the flag, their American flag. I know I'm not American, but you know, it ain't good to have a flag that's been halfway falling apart. I mean, it looks flipping atrocious. It wasn't flying, thankfully, because it was very wet, and it's just ripped to shreds. It's horrible. It shouldn't be up there. It should not be up there. But anyway, so I took a picture of that and put that on there and made a note about that, because you can make notes about it. It tells you what you think about that location, etc., or do you have any special notes. So there was a couple of special notes to go in there. I mean, most of the time, like if we go to Dutch Brothers, it's like it's all okay at this location, all great here or whatever. Or in the case of the collision centre in Lee Summit, fucking all immaculate here. Bloody is immaculate there. But no, so I've done both of those, the Dutch Brothers, and I just said, no, that's enough. I'm not going to Kansas. This is this ends here today. But you know, they'd given us 2 days or more on that, and then I picked up another job too. Later on, we went back to Lee Summit and went and got some dinner. Went to Peggers in Lee Summit and sat and got some dinner. I'll try to put a picture up here of what we had. We got fried pork chops, apparently. That's what it did. And they were on special or whatever of the day. Bloody hell. That was one big ass plate of flipping food. Woof. Bloody hell, glad I was hungry, but good grief. I didn't need to eat for a flipping a while, I can tell you that. That was a lot of food. Ridiculous. Mrs. Womble couldn't eat all of hers. In fact, if I'd known how much we were getting, I would have said, we'll just share one. It was just, that was absolute craziness. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, so we had dinner, and I picked up a job while I was there, in there, and it's one I've not done before. It was another nighttime one, and it wasn't far away from us, and I just went, oh shit, I'll take that. And I'll deal with it. If I have to send it back, I can do that if I give them a call. But I generally don't like to do that anyway. But I took it because it was close by, and it's for nighttime pictures, and it said it was between 8 p.m. and 1 a.m. Okay. You obviously want it in the dark, so why don't we... We should be doing those earlier because it's getting darker a lot earlier. So that was one thing I had to address. Plus it only had 4 or 5 hours or something to do it in. And I didn't want to go out last night and do it because, well, it was pissing down with rain. And it was to take pictures at Marshall's. One, I didn't remember that we even had a Marshall's in Independence. And I'm still trying to figure out where it is. But anyway, I know what road it's on. Anyway, I'll find it. But all it really is, for the most part, is just to take pictures of all their illuminated signs. So, and I think it was paying $20 or $25. Can't remember which now. But it said from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. So I called them for extending it. And of course, it was the same bloke that picked up as well, because I always get him, thankfully. And he said, yeah, sure. He says, okay about that. I said, another thing, it says from 8 a.m. He says, yeah, they want it done in the dark. I said, well, can we make that earlier? Because I said, it starts getting dark here about 5 o'clock, or it is dark about 5 o'clock if the weather's is flipping bad. But I said, tonight ain't going to be the best time to do it anyway. So he went, well, let me have a talk with that, and I'll let you know. He says, we'll see if we can make that one earlier. I said, all right, well, while you're there, I said, I've got one for Coles as well. And that one starts at 6:30. Can we make that one from 5 o'clock too? Because they don't give a lot of time for us to take pictures. It's something like 6:30 to 8 o'clock. And the Coles are normally a pain in the backside because they want pictures of the lights in the car park, the landscaping lights, the wall lights that are all around the building, and all the lights at the front of the building, the branding signs, and also if they've got tenant lights. So if it's on a complex of other shops and that, it'll have that pylon sign where it's got all the shop names and that are on there. And you need to get pictures of those, whether they're illuminated or not, apparently. Anyway, and that can be a pain in the backside, absolute pain in the backside. I don't really like doing that one, but there you go. Anyway, and some of those bloody Coles, some of those businesses do not have a flipping tenant sign. And I know the one in Lee Summit doesn't have a flipping tenant sign depicting the name flipping Coles on it. Because I went through that and had a lot of hassle with that one. Kept telling them, there ain't a flipping sign on there. Don't give me that bollocks. I've driven all the way around this. Plus, this is our delivery area anyway, so we pretty much know know this flipping part off by heart. So, because we have to come into some restaurants and that around there. Anyway, so yeah, that one got extended. That new one got extended. I think I've got a couple of days or so on that one. And they did change the time. They made it from 5 or 5:30, I think. And that can start taking the pictures. But they didn't change the one at Coles as far as when I last looked. Maybe they were still waiting to hear back from them, I don't know. But I'm hoping they do, because that particular one that I've got is over in Shawnee Mission, Kansas, so I don't really want to be over there that late. Well, not farting about taking pictures of a bloody Coles, at least. I can go do all that together, get that one done, go have some dinner over there or something, and then head on. But yeah, always give them a call. They're pretty easy to deal with, so pretty easy to deal with. But always give them a call. And again, if you think that you don't have any pictures of places in your area and you don't think that doing Proxypics is worthwhile, don't think that. You just don't know. I mean, they're getting businesses. If you're down south of the US, mostly they got like Circle K's or whatever down there, a whole bunch of them. I thought we had Circle K flipping petrol stations here, but apparently there's none in this area. They're all flipping all south of us, like well south. Also, I mean, we're always doing residential homes. Some are go inside and take them. I've never done that. I just don't want to do that. Really don't want to do that. And that's just because, well, I don't know what I'm gonna get. You have to take pictures of the electrical box, the HVAC units. Oh, I don't know, all sorts of flipping crap. Anyway, or whatever they say. I don't want to do that, because for the most part, it's not paying enough to do that. You've got to mess with the key box, or you've got to go and schedule an appointment with someone. I just really don't want to mess with it. Because I can go off, like if I get $20 to do the exterior, which takes me 10 minutes, within 10 minutes I can do those. And I'm done and dusted, and I'm off to the next one, if we're lucky to have another one to do. So those I don't mess with. I mean, I'm not going to go up and downstairs. I'm not going to go bundling around someone's back garden or whatever. I just don't want to mess with it. But you know, everyone's different. You might want to do that. I know some data collectors that do stuff for Proxypics. Enjoy doing those. Going to let themselves in the house because they've got the key, the lockbox number or whatever. Keys are in the lockbox. They go in and just take their time. If you've been wandering around taking all the pictures, they haven't got anyone there wanting that are on their backside, etc., driving them crazy. I mean, that sounds all right, but again, I mean, I don't know. I'm quite happy just to do the outsides. And then the commercial buildings, properties that we do, I do a lot of Dutch Brothers. And I've gained more lately. And I keep on taking them. The one that I took yesterday, early yesterday morning, like in the wee hours, I think I took one. Anyway, sometime. And that one got cancelled. which I was actually questioning myself whether I should have took it or not, but because it was a little bit further afield. But somehow I'm glad that it got cancelled because I don't have to go that far out. But I'm just trying to build up more because they'll auto-assign those to me. Like come next month, I don't know what happened with that one that got cancelled, whether I'll get auto-assigned it. I don't know why it got cancelled, but anyway, maybe it's not open yet. I've done ones that have not been open yet. We've got there and there's no one there. They haven't got anyone hired to work at these places. So you go around and just take all the pictures. One that was closer to us, there was no one there. It was a brand new building. They hadn't got anyone to flip in go work. They hadn't had their opening or anything. So anyway, so that was funny to take that one. And the question at the end of it, how was it here? All brand new. I mean, brand new. We've been watching them put the bloody place up because we go past it a lot. But anyway, but yeah, the more you do, they'll if you got the commercial ones, and they're on a monthly thing, like the Dutch Brothers are every month, the Collision Centre at them every month. They'll just auto-assign you them. We were doing Verizons. I don't actually know what's happening with the Verizons. I think they're every quarter. So we will get those come back every time those come. I've done several of those, so those will probably get auto-assigned to me. And what else? I've done some dumpster ones last month, but I don't know how often those ones get done. I really don't know because that was the first time I've done any of those. But yeah, they'll just auto-assign them to you, and but you got to keep looking on the app as well. I wish there was a proper notification that would let us know. Apparently it does it on Android, but it doesn't do it on iPhones. I don't know, they're working on it. But no, if you don't think Proxypics is going to work in your area, just give it a go. Don't cost you anything to be a part of it. Just give it a go. And we've had the chance to do some quick trips, but I didn't want to do those, even though I spend a lot of time at Quick Trip. But no, I didn't want to do those ones. That didn't seem like a good idea to do, but anyway. So they wanted you to stand in the forecourt and do a 360 on each corner, etc. I've seen how people go through there. There's no way I'm going to be standing in the middle of their forecourt doing a 360, taking a 360-degree flipping picture for $20 or whatever it bloody was at each corner of the building. No. But no, it's good fun. Good fun. The money's mount up and they pay you pretty quick too. Anyway, and you don't have anyone on your backside, really, and you don't have food to deliver. In fact, I don't even get out the flipping truck or the vehicle most of the time. Like if we're doing the houses, the residential ones, and it's just the front only, you do the front corner, right corner, left corner, whichever way around. Take street scenes either side. You take a picture of the number on the house so you verify you're at the right address. And just answer some questions. I think it's normally about 19 questions. And it's all yes or no answers. And you're done with. I'm done within 10 minutes on most of those. Just done within 10 minutes. Both done. Boy. And it uploads straight to their system and just wait to get paid. Hit the submit assignment And yeah, you just wait to get paid on that. They get to review it. If it's on the weekend, it may not get reviewed that quick, but and then Dutch Brothers, I don't even get out of Dutch Brothers. I just drive around. Take pictures of all sides of the building. Take pictures of all their signage on the building. On the drive-through one, they got this T thing on the way into the drive-through. It says drive-through because it's normally got 2 lanes going into it, or everyone we've seen. Take the picture of that. Take the pictures of all the pathways. Take the pictures of the dumpster, which is actually on the questionnaire on that. So you got to look for that. Do that. Take pictures of all the flower beds. I say all the flower beds. Really, all they need is like 25 pictures minimum. But normally I just do the minimum because you're doing them every month. If you see something that's a little bit out of place, then take a picture of that, and then in the notes at the end, just write what you see, what you've seen, and recommend him to. That's what you've seen, and that you've submitted the picture already. Otherwise, it will ask you in the questionnaire on those if there was something dead or declining, or there was a bear or something in the area, or whatever they call it. I don't know. But anyway, just note, they'll want you to take a picture. If you've already taken a picture, then forget all that. Just put no, and then just put the your note at the end of it, and the questionnaire at the end. Because it'll say something like, what do you think, how was it at this location, or something like that. And just put everything in there. It gives you room to type it. Anyway, that's it. So today is bloody voting day. So I've got to take Mrs. Womble down to do that. And I do hope that there ain't a 1,000,001 people there. I've got to get her walkie frame out, because there might be a few. There may be a wait. I don't know. Maybe she'll be lucky. And then we go off and do some work, depending on the weather, of course. And I'll be trying to do this website a bit more for the t-shirts and such. What else I've got to do? Oh yeah, find a bloody vehicle. So many scammers out there. Be careful if you're looking for a vehicle. Be very, very careful. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and don't forget, hit the hit the thumbs up, the like, subscribe, and all of that. Don't forget, hit the bell icon too. Thanks for watching my videos. I do appreciate it. Don't forget, also, I'll be doing a live show on tonight, 9 p.m. Central Time. I do it every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central Time now. That's Central USA time, so which will be 3 a.m. in London, or in England rather. So come along and watch that. Although you'll find me pop up here, there, and everywhere about every day anyway now. So, but anyway, you're all welcome to be a part of that and come in, say hello, and type a few questions if you got any, and just join in with the fun. I don't always talk about gig work because, well, and I don't want to talk about politics and gig work because, well, we all want to get away from that. Who cares about what's going on? If you go watch flipping regular telly and watch the news, and wherever you watch your news, you can go watch that. Personally, I don't want to watch any. Had enough of them. I don't want to watch the politics of Yipping DoorDash or any of the gig workers. And I don't want to know about the politics of the nutters that are flipping trying to run the country, whether it be here or anywhere else in the bloody world. But anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody, and enjoy your Tuesday or the rest of your week, whenever you're watching this. I keep seeing something moving around behind me somewhere, a leaf or a fly or something. Apparently YouTube Studio just said to me, someone just said something. Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. Cheers for watching. Ta-da.